Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of the Step Up interview with Neil. For those who hasn't seen the first video, I encourage you first to check that out. Um, it was just posted few days ago, so I hope you will see that one first before this. And just a recap of what has been discussed. I'm going to share. Okay. So far in our first interview, the questions 1 to 7 has already been answered. And on the second video, we're still going to answer some of the questions that was not answered. So let's go straight away with question number 8. What is your current strategy now in the game? Do you focus more on getting KCAL? Or do you focus more on getting those chests that contains gems or KCALs? Or do you focus on leveling shoes, or at the same time you're doing all of them?
So my strategy now is I'm doing all of them. So I max out my shoes and I'm getting this decent amount of KCAL per run, and also I'm also getting gems per day. So I think that's the best strategy right now. You can do those three.
Okay. And just to recap, what's your recommended level before you can stop? Do you recommend to focus up to 30, or level 10 is okay, or 20?
If you just want to if you just want to have 2 KCAL to 3 KCAL, you just need level 10 or level 15. But if you want gems, you really need to get level 30 max.
Okay. Now, for the benefit of our viewers, we just want to show you again, guys, CoinGecko. The current price of KCAL as of the time of the recording is sitting at 2.84 KCAL. Okay. So what's the repair like for you? I mean, for let's say level 10, what level of shoes do you have now at the moment? Just for us to have a reference.
Both are level 30. So they are maxed out.
Okay, so with level 30 shoes, how many KCAL do you need to repair? Is it, do you use KCAL to repair or fit fee?
So on my one shoe, I got 127 resistance. So I just need 0.7 KCAL for repair.
Per day?
Yeah, per day.
Per day. Okay, good. And question number 9, how is energy being calculated? Is it by number of shoes? And also, how's the energy being refilled? Is it every 2 hours? Because again, just a reference with step N. Step N is the energy uses, it depends on the number of shoes. Let's say, for example, you have two energy if you have 1 or 2 shoes, then you have 4 energy if you have 3 to 8 shoes, and then you have 9 energy if you have something like that, and so on and so forth. And in step N, the energy refills 4 times a day, so every 6 hours. So it varies depending on where do you live. So how is it in step up?
So the energy is being calculated by the sum of the base stats. So if you have like 28 sum of base stats, you get 11 energy per day to burn. And also, if you have spare money, so you can buy shoes and put it in a shelf, so that it can be burned forever, but your energy cap per day will increase. So example, if you put one sneaker, let's say one common sneaker, you will get 5 to 6 added energy cap per day. But that shoe in the shelf won't make you sell, won't make you mint. So it's like gone forever.
So the only purpose of putting or buying an extra shoes is just for an extra energy. You cannot do anything about it, like you cannot sell and you cannot mint. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You can sell, you can mint the shoe when you put it in the shelf. So you
Okay.
really need to choose the type of sneaker that you want to put in the shelf. So because it will be like gone forever.
You cannot do anything about it. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. And how's the refill happening? Do you need to wait every 4 hours, or it will just refill once a day and it's up to you to use it partially, or
So for a 12 energy cup per day, the energy refill will be 2 hours
mm-hmm.
for one energy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have 30 to 40 energy cup per day, the refilling of energy will be quicker. And like let's say one energy is to equals to 1 hour, like that,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So you really need to have more energy cup for you to for you to refill your energy quicker.
But can you also just let's say for me, because I only walk once a day, can I just wait for all the energy to be filled before I walk, or you can also walk how
Yes.
many times a day?
Um one if you have 10 energy cup per day, so you will only walk or run for just 10 minutes, because one energy is equals to 1 minute
Minute.
of activity like
Yep.
jogging, running.
Mm.
So it's not it's not that time consuming.
I think I like that because in Steppen it's too long. One energy is 5 minutes. So if you have
Yeah.
nine energy like me, you need to have 45 minutes, which is
45.
I think good. Which is I think good because you don't really stress much. You can easily do 10 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yes.
All right.
It's pretty good.
So question number 10. Yeah, it's $1 million question. How much are you earning now daily in the app? So you have, let's say for your one level 30 shoes, how much do you earn there at the moment?
So at the moment I'm earning 5 kcal per 12 energy burn. So minus the repair of 0.7, so I only getting 4.3 kcal per day.
4 point, let's convert.
4.3.
4.3 times
4.3
the
kcal.
current is 2.83. So you have roughly net of 12.3 K, $12.3. Okay, that's good. That's good
Yeah.
for a level 30. Now, question number 11. Have you tried to test the anti-cheating mechanism in the app, and is the app detecting the usual cheats some users do?
So yes, I already tried testing the anti-cheat. Say I'm going it's like I'm riding a motorcycle or bicycle, and it appears moonwalking just like Steppen. So but I haven't tried running with two cell phones. But
Mhm.
maybe later I will try it.
How about the shaking of the phones while you are, I don't know, sitting, or, 'cause some people just shake the phone so the app can detect a movement. Have you tried that or something?
No. Um Step up won't give you kcal if you just sit on one, say point A. So you need to walk point A to point B for you to earn kcal. So the
Mm.
system detects if you are running or not. It's because it has GPS technology.
Okay, okay, all right. So question number 12. Uh, do you know the operating system requirements for iPhone and Android, just in case some people want to know if their phone is compatible with the Step Up?
Right now I'm not using iOS. It's because iOS still buggy on the app. So I am using Android right now.
Mm.
Android Realme GT Pro.
But
So
but
I recommend
have they
Android.
released the requirement? Because in step N, suddenly they at some point in time they just said for iOS it should be 15 and above, and I think for Android should be Android the 9 plus, Android 9 something.
Eh,
So have they released any feature about that?
No, they haven't released any features like that because it's still beta.
Okay, so pretty much in short, anyone can just try, even the low end Android and
Yes.
iPhone. It should run.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay, cool. And not in the questions, but I just suddenly remember um in step N, for example, if the signal is weak, it will not give you an earning. Is it the same in step up?
Yes, yes, it is the same. It's because the app won't run if you don't have like data. So you really need to spend on data to make your KCAL rewards
And
running.
and and
And
and
also I just
go ahead.
yeah. And also I just noticed that when you start your phone, it won't automatically give your speed or your KCAL reward. You need to restart you need to restart the app and open again. It's just the normal bug right now.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So next question number 13. Can the app use an external tracker that you can link to the app like Fitbit, Apple Watch, and Garmin? Or is it only using the internal phone tracker to detect the movement?
So right now it's still beta. So they don't allow external like Apple Watch
Mm.
for you to run.
Mm.
But sooner or later, I have insider info that they will probably support soon because many people uses Apple Watch, so they will connect it or have supported.
Okay. All right. So just a side question again. Based on 2 weeks test, um, can the app run with another background? Because usually, for example, I'm walking, I'm also using Spotify on the background, or sometimes I even open Discord. Can they run on the background simultaneously with other app, or you need to just use Step Up?
I think yes. Yes.
Okay.
If you use Spotify, then open the app. It will run smoothly. But the thing is, if you close or if your screen times out, the reward or the speed you have will not be
Decrease.
tracked by the app. It's still buggy.
Okay. So in saying that, I think you need to because in iPhone you can enable the screen time to be never, meaning to say it will not like what I have now, because I know that I'm sharing screen. So let's share screen. I know that I'm sharing screen right now. So what I do is I went to my settings, and then there's a settings here called display and brightness. So the auto lock is never, meaning to say it will not close whatever I do. But of course,
Yep.
don't forget to turn that off. Otherwise, you will run out of battery close. So that's your recommendation. Put the settings into a never display turn off auto lock. Correct?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Okay,
Definitely.
good. Okay, good. Now let's go to the next question, 14. Can the app be used indoors also, or only outdoors? Because for me, this question is very relevant, because for me, this is the thing that I like with GenoPets. Because with GenoPets, since since it's detecting any movement, you can use indoor or outdoor. So whether you're inside the mall or inside the house, as long as it can detect movement, it will count as steps. But in Step N, it's different. It's only outdoors. Even if you walk whole day in the mall, it will not detect that you're moving, because it cannot detect a point A or B. It's the same, using the same address. So how about in Step Up?
So yeah. Um Step Up can be used indoors and outdoors. So
Mm.
I have tried using the Step Up inside the mall, and my step counts and Gcal rewards counting. So that I
Okay.
think that's the advantage of step up compared to step in. That's the advantage of it.
Yeah, that's what I like with Geno Pets as well, because especially now that Geno Pets, maybe Geno Pets is more advanced because now they already link external tracker as well, like Fitbit, Apple Watch. So wherever you go, as long as you're moving, it will count as steps. While in Step N, yes, it can also support external trackers, but only for outdoors. And I think the only bad thing with outdoors
Outdoors.
is there are days that it's really too hot. There are days that are rainy or
Rainy.
snowing in
Yes.
other
Snow.
countries, and you
Yeah.
cannot go out. But actually, you're moving because you're inside the house, or maybe you just want to go to the mall. It will still count, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yes. Yes.
That's good to know. Another side question. Have you tried if, say, if you don't have data, will it count? Because again, in again, just a reference to GenoPets, even if you don't have data, I think it's still counting the steps. And once you have data, it will sync into the app because the tracker in the iPhone, I'm going to show you on the screen where it is. So for iPhone, it's called Health. So on the health, even if I'm online, I think it's detecting that I'm moving. You can see my steps. Have you tried that or not yet? Let's say you don't have
So
data.
I haven't tried running without data,
Data?
but
Hmm.
I think it's not working. I
Ah,
think it's
okay.
not working. It's because the app is reliant to the internet, and
Ah, okay.
it uses GPS tracker, so it needs internet.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay, next question, number 15. We're almost gearing toward the end, guys. So hang on there. What are the risks involved in these NFT projects that users should be aware before they dig in, before they jump in the boat?
So for me, the risk there is a big huge risk in getting involved in any NFT projects. It's because you're not guaranteed that NFTs will be that high in value. It's because it is just a digital art. So my advice is don't invest on a project that you don't know. So if the NFT but for me NFT will still live because NFT are used in any projects.
Mm-hmm.
So that's and also always think that NFTs are good when you are early. But if
Mm-hmm.
you are late, then it's not.
In saying, speaking of that late and early, initially you said you don't advise to get in now because the prices of shoes are high. So how is that?
Yeah, I'm saying early, like 1 to 2 days after the launch.
Mm-hmm.
So cause team is selling shoes right now for 7,000 fit fi. So I think it's still expensive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what's your ideal shoe price before, say, okay, the shoe price is now like this. I guess it's time to jump in. So what's your recommended if you have a figure in mind?
For a common sneaker, at least 3,000 to 5,000 fit fi.
All right. So once the
Because
shoe
it's still
drops on that,
common.
yeah. You know my only worry with shoe prices dropping is, for me, again, yeah, just basing on my observation with Step N, it means it's the project is dying. That's my only worry once I see shoes dropping. So what's your take about that?
So I think right now it's still in hot or it's still in demand. That's
Mm.
why the price of sneakers are that high or has so expensive. So sooner or later when the supply will get high, people will mint. So price will decrease.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you just need to wait for that.
Okay. So as I said, there will be a bonus interesting question, guys, that I never told Neil, and I will only reveal now, which is, as you know, my subscribers, based on demographics, are really more on step and users, and now hopefully the Genopets users are coming in as well. So if I don't know, how aware are you, or what's your knowledge with what had transpired with the step and project, which is it had a very solid project. There's no doubt in terms of the app, in terms of its utility, in terms of its anti-cheating mechanism, very high end. There's no question about that. But I guess the downfall started way back May when this China thing happened, and then after that, the developers or the team had been going downhill as well. Meaning to say, the decisions that had been imposed with this game has caused a lot of chaos and a lot of dramas, and the community just keeps getting frustrated and always getting disappointed. Every single announcement has been made. So that's just a quick summary of what had happened. Now the question is, what is your impression at the moment in terms of the developers of this app? Do you think, since you've been here for 6 months also, do you think they will have a similarity in terms of decision making, implementing, improving, redeveloping this app in terms of, and another major thing that's really making the step and community stressful for a few months now is like the changes just keeps happening so quick, and the worst thing is it's getting worse and worse. So what do you think is your fearless forecast in terms of the dev of this team?
So here's the catch. So Step Up hasn't built like 24 hours or just 1 month. They learn from the mistakes of Stepen. They learn from the mistake of other move to earn projects. So I think that 7 months development of the app is currently working. It's because right now Stepen made huge lot of mistakes. They are minting nonstop. So the dev team learned from that mistake. So I think that's the advantage of delivering the app lately, so that you can mirror your app to others. And for some reason, I really like this project. It's because it is purely community based project. So the team is getting some suggestions from the Discord, and they are putting some updates weekly. So, but the downfall of this is like the cons is that they are really bad in communicating their investors. It's like for example, the long-term stakers haven't received activation codes yet. So they are now angry to the developer teams. So I think that's the point that the dev team should fix. So they should give activation codes to long-term stakers, because long-term stakers made the project successful.
I tend to agree with you. And you know what, guys, even me, speaking of activation code, shout out to @Broly. He is one of my followers, subscribers, who gave me the code last week, I think. Even without asking, I was just surprised. He gave it to me in Twitter, and he said, "Here's your code." I know that I know that he knows that I would really love to have it, because first I want to feature in my YouTube channel. And if not him, you should be the one giving me next week, right? But thankfully at Broly from Twitter gave me the code, so I was able to show you guys, check the features of the app, especially the prices. I guess that's the crucial thing to know at the moment. And yes, speaking of late, you're right. The long stakers should at least be priority because first they
Yes.
have the capacity for sure to have the fit fee, the fit
Buy.
fee
Buy
token,
stickers.
and buy
Yes.
the tokens because they have stake. Actually, that's my plan B
Yes.
initially. Maybe if I will not win the loot prize this week, maybe I will unstake some of it and buy shoes. But again, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait for the shoes to calm down a bit before I buy. But it's good to have the code early so I can keep browsing the app, and check if there are some good shoes that the developers will bring out. All right.
Yes. Yes.
So basically that's the end of the questions, guys. Again, as I said, if you still have questions that you want to ask Neil, you can reach him from the Discord server of Step Up. I will be putting the link on the description, and you can post questions in the general chat. His Discord name is Disturb Won't DM First. He's very active in there, so you can just tag him or just put your questions on the general section, and he will be willing to ask you some. So to end this video, what will be your final recommendation before I give mine, Neil? What's your final words in
So
terms of this app?
so I recommend to for you to try the app. So if you have spare money, so just invest money that you can afford to lose, because the rewards right now is getting good. And also the KCAL price is getting high each day pass. So my price prediction of KCAL before December 1 would be $4 to $7 per one KCAL. So if you get in right now and you don't, let's say, and you have spare money to buy sneakers, then go for it. But if you don't have money for it, then just wait for your loot boxes to be open. So, and also bullish or bearish. So for me, using the app for 2 weeks, I'm still bullish. It's because Steam is having control for the rewards of KCAL. It won't even dump, and KCAL hasn't or haven't launched on any crypto exchange yet. So we are safe from whales, from VCs. We are safe from dumping. We are safe from manipulation. So I think KCAL is getting higher and pumping every day. So I think it's bullish for me.
All right. Before I forget, what will be? To be honest, I want to be honest, guys. I haven't fully read yet the white paper, so I don't know what will be the burning mechanisms that the team had proposed for KCAL, or because I know FitFi, it's a gas. It's the gas of the network. So each time that the people transact in the DEX, some FitFi will be burned. But how about the KCAL? Have they already released some burning mechanisms for the token?
Yes, actually the tokenomics are now in the white paper. So in burning of the sneaks, they deduct 20% fee, and also for selling the gems they deduct 20% fee. So those fees will be go to the treasury of DAO, and they can vote if they will burn it or not.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good. All right. So as for me, yes, it was already mentioned. Only spend money that possibly you will not recover. Of course, we don't want to think negatively and say, I will invest this and I will lose. That's not what we're trying to say, guys. What we're trying to say here is, once you use only a spare money, if something bad happened, then you can wait until that token recovers. That's what's happening to me now in Step N. Since I only invest a spare money, I can afford to wait. But if you use an emergency fund and you need the money badly, what will happen? You will need to sell your shoes at a losing point, or other factors like I don't know, something some like what happened to Stepen again, the China ban, suddenly the coin dump, the price of the coin dump, which is out of control of the devs and everyone else, then a lot of people lose. And then what else? There's a lot of things that had happened, for example, in Stepen, that make people angry, and suddenly they don't like the decisions being made, and suddenly they want to sell the shoes, and what happened? They become at a loss. So again, I guess that's the main thing that we wanna tell you here. Only buy if you have that spare money. Second point that I wanna recommend or make you think is, yes, it's good to jump in early because you can recoup easily, because again the demand is so high. But with high demand means the price is also high, as you've seen on the app. The cheapest at the moment is sitting at 600 plus, $650, and I don't know, tomorrow possibly it could go up more, right? So our third recommendation is, if you're one of those like me who had stake and had won loot boxes, wait until they announce on or before December 1 where we can open it. But at the same time, don't expect that all the loot boxes will contain sneakers, right? Because as you know, there's a lot of loot boxes that was launched. So don't expect everything. But at least you didn't get it for any amount, right? You just stake your fee and that's it. You don't need to buy. So whether you get a sneaker in there or not, at least it's for free. You get it from the raffle, right? And then fourth, of course, go to the white paper. Make sure you understand the tokenomics, the burning, the features of the shoes. Get as much as information as you can, so that when you buy the shoes, because if you made a mistake, you know that that shoes is very high. It's not that easy to sell, especially when people find out that the base stats of the shoes that you bought is not good. So I guess learning here is the key. Number 6, do not FOMO, guys. Just what like I've been saying many times, even with the other projects that involves money. If it's free, that's fine. Like Slipagotchi, like Walk-in, those apps, they offer free entry, but it's just very slow, right? You need to buy something if you want to speed up. Those slow ones, that's fine. You can, join straight away. But if it's something similar to this, where you need to spend so much, if I were you, you need really to think twice, especially if this money that you will be investing is not a spare money. So yeah, that's it, guys. But for me, if you're going to ask me, I will definitely join. It's just a matter of timing. I'm just waiting for the shoe prices to go down a bit. But 100%, if you will ask me, I will definitely join and use this app. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for this 2-part interview. Neil, thank you so much for your time, and good luck on you. I know you're trying hard to become an official moderator of Step Up. Good luck on that. Hopefully, you will be one of the team. And again, if you're new, guys, to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you find value, please hit that like button. And on the comment section, guys, after you've heard everything from Neil, who had been using this app and who has been here with this project from the start, even before more than 6 months, after listening to his answers, please let me know on the comment section, what is your plan with this app? Do you think this is just another Step Up project, or do you think this will outpass this Step N? For me, I don't know if that will happen, but I'm willing to give it a try. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Neil. Bye.
Thank you.